Again, the requirements today are you got to breathe and have a sturdy chair. Now, if you have little arms here on the side of the chair, when we do movements with the arms out to the side, just be mindful that you're not going to hit your arm on your armrest, okay? So I may not remind you about that again, but I just wanted to say that now. Again, welcome to Chair Tai Chi. We'll start our class as we do most times with a right fist. So y'all have to figure out which one that is. That's the sun, and the flat palm, that's the moon. And then we bow down to one another to start our chair Tai Chi class. Very good. Now I'm scooted away from the back of the chair so I can enjoy tall posture muscles, a little bit more work than scooting in the very back of the chair. And let's place our hand below our belly button. This is our breath thing. And then a hand above that hand. Now relax those shoulders down. I tend to draw my shoulders towards my ears. So unless I say relax them down, they don't relax. So relax them down. And what we're going to do today is called the belly breathing. Now this may seem odd because oftentimes we're chest breathers. We expand the chest out and in as we breathe in and out. But for Chair Tai Chi and some yoga postures or some yoga classes, we did lower belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. So with that being said, hand low below the belly button, hand above that hand. Wiggle those shoulders a little bit. As we breathe in, we expand the belly as if blowing up a balloon. So here we go. Breathe in, belly out. And as we exhale, we draw the belly button towards the spine. Now I'm making a kind of a horsey voice noise as I do this. Breathe in, belly out. Now my chest also rises too, okay? And then exhale, belly button towards the spine. One more time. Breathe in, belly out, and exhale. Beautiful. All right, again, get comfortable in your seat. If you need to have a little curve in your spine and that's comfortable, that's okay with me, all right? Don't make it feel awkward when you're sitting in a chair. If you need to stand during some of this, you're more than welcome to do that, all right? So from here, we're going to do the Atlas point rotation. But first, press your feet into the floor. Feel your feet into the ground. Just kind of notice the tightening of the quadriceps, little tension around the knees, the calves getting a little tight. So we're kind of getting out of our brain into our body with feeling the feet onto the ground, a little grounding business. All right, from here, let's do that Atlas point rotation. Relax the legs. We're going to take our nose and draw a circle with our nose. So this is where the top of the spine inserts into the bottom of the head or the skull. You may notice some little crinkly noises going on here. If this makes you feel dizzy, have your eyes look forward as you're doing your Atlas point rotation. You get a little extra eye exercise when you do that, as opposed to eyes following the nose when you're doing this movement. I'll be quiet for a little bit so you can listen to your noise. I have some little crinklies going on in the right side. And then pause wherever you are and let's reverse direction. So here we go. Draw that circle the other way. So this softens the neck muscles when you do the Atlas point rotation. And again, you may notice one side a little bit more noisy than the other. Very nice. And then bring it back to the center. Very good. From here, let's do swimming dragon. So this is to kind of know your range of motion to lessen neck pain. So hands together, and my knees are a little bit wider. That's okay. You can have a little bit wider feet, okay? And pressing firmly. Now your elbows may be dropped or they can be kind of parallel to the floor. Whatever's best for you. We're going to breathe in. Again, expand that belly. Belly big. Now contract the belly button. Push the hands one direction. Turn the head the other. Ooh. A little snap, crackle, pop going on there. Stay there. Breathe in, belly big. Exhale back to the center. Let's do the other side. But first, breathe in, belly big. Very good. Exhale, push it the other way. Head one direction, arms the other. Stay here. Breathe in. Exhale back to the center. Very nice. Let's inhale, circle, sweep arms up. We're going to do what's called a finishing breath. Hands if they're on top of the ball, bringing down the chi, bringing down the energy. Very good. So that's a Tai Chi concept. It's not necessarily a yoga concept. We have a vessel here below the belly button, about 2 inches or 2 finger widths below the belly button. It's called a container, where we gather and store energy, and it gets shot out throughout various places in our body to help us heal. That's for a more in-depth topic later on, but let's continue with chair Tai Chi. Next, let's cup the hands and just swing the arms. I'm trying to think, why do I like this one? This one kind of opens up my shoulders here. And I notice my range of motion with this action. And you may be noticing one shoulder is like spicy compared to the other. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take the hands and flutter them up. This is called wild goose flutter hands, bringing energy, sensation into the wrists, the fingers, the arms. Now let's take one out to the side, one to the front. You can turn your head also, and then go to the other side. So you're going at your own perfect pace today. You don't have to match me. Just know that you do you. So again, do what you can with what you've got today. Ooh, that left shoulder is kind of spicy today, so I'm noticing that. Let's do one more each side. And then one more to the angle to the front. And you know what? Let's just try it here out to the side. So just here at letter T, this helps with carpal tunnel. And then turn the palms up. See how much you can do that. Palms up. Feels awkward, palms up though, you know? Yeah. And then bring the hands back to the center. Clap the hands. Rub those hands. Ooh, I love that part. Let's kind of clear the energy from our upper body. So we're going to tap at the top 5 fingers. So that's 5 different meridians there. And then on the side, into the shoulder. That's my favorite part. Palm up. Bring it down the front. And again, tap, tap, tap the tips of the fingers. And then here on the side, now you're not being vicious with this, okay? It's nice, soft tapping into the shoulder, woo, and then down the front. Let's cock the hands again. Ooh, rub some heat, some warmth into those hands, increase circulation. I love it. Let's do the other side. So tap the tips of the fingers and go to the outside. I'm tipping my head already in anticipation. And down the front. Yeah, I don't know how to talk, folks. Again, tippy fingers. And on the side. And I've got that vicious twang going on. Y'all notice that? Okay, and bring it down. Clap those hands. Ooh, get some circulation going on here. I love it. Let's spin the hands. Now, it's not like the whole arm is spinning, okay? Do it from the wrist, all right? So it loosens your wrist. Duh. Good for the carpal tunnel symptoms. And I notice my left wrist doesn't spin as well as my right wrist. Maybe because I'm right hand dominated. I don't know. We're dominant. And reverse. Now I like the reverse because it brings me some air here on my neck and my face. That's a bonus for me because I'm known as the sweat queen, okay? It's just what it is. All right, beautiful. And then, whew, let's, what are we going to do next? We're going to do Kuan Yin Paints the Rainbow. So first, breathe in, circle, sweep arms up, and bring palms up, on down. This is different, yeah? And then hand goes out to the side. So thumb is towards you right now, but we're going to turn that thumb to the back of the room, pinky towards you. Inhale, circle, sweep, arm up. Exhale, arm back behind you. Snap, crackle, pop. Inhale, gather, flip it, and bring down the other one. Ooh, palm facing the hip. Turn the thumb away, pinky towards me, and then inhale, circle, sweep that arm up. Exhale, back behind you. Ooh, there we go. Inhale, bring it up, gather it up, flip it, and bring the other one down. Ooh, a little coordination going on there. Thumb away, pinky towards me, breathe in, circle, sweep arm up. Exhale, back behind you, or isolating that shoulder joint. Inhale, gather, flip it, bring the other one down. Thumb away, pinky towards me, breathe in, circle it up. Also range of motion. You're going to notice spicy or not. Exhale, back behind you. Last time on this side, inhale, gather, flip it, bring it down, thumb away, pinky towards me. Here we go. Breathe in, circle it up. Exhale, back behind you. Inhale, gather them up, flip it, bring the other one down. Last time, pinky towards me, thumb away, breathe in, bring it up, 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 up. Breathe in also, exhale, back behind you. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. Inhale, gather, flip it, and bring it down. And let's gather the breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. This time we're going to do the blood pressure technique. Make a heart with your hands. Isn't that cute? You know, Valentine's Day coming up. And then what we're going to do is palms up, thumbs into your palms, and then fingers on your thumbs. So, you squeeze your thumbs. And then we're going to be bringing our elbows back, chest forward, breathe in. Very good. Exhale, release the hands out to the side. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up, bring down the heart on the exhale. Grab the thumbs, inhale, elbows back, chest forward. Exhale, out to the side. Stimulates the heart meridian. Inhale, up, 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 up. Exhale, bring it on down. Grab those thumbs as you bring it down. A little time saver there. Elbows back, chest forward. Squeeze those shoulders, breathe in. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring it down. Grab those thumbs. Do what you can, right? Inhale, elbows back, chest forward. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Bring down the chi. Hands as if they were on top of a ball. Beautiful. From here, arm hangs out to the side. I'm going to scoot over to the side of my chair to make this happen. Hand can be on the leg or on the shoulder, and you're going to stir your arms. Again, noticing your range of motion. Your shoulders are probably going, hello, we've done a lot for the shoulders. Okay. We'll do some for the legs next, okay? Ooh, snap, crackle, pop, maybe. Again, hand can be down on the leg instead, but I like to hold it here on this left side for me because it's spicy. A little bit of spice. And you know what? Reverse that. Here we go. Reverse it. Sound effects are optional. If you want to go, you can. In our gentle yoga for back care, we do a yoga posture called Warrior 2, where we shoot our spider webs out to opposite ends of the room. And I like you all to make that little spider web sound where you go, where you're shooting out your threads, okay? It's not your ordinary yoga class. All right, make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Beautiful. Let's kind of sit up and shift over to the other side, shall we? Okay, and I shift my feet too. Let's do the other side. So draw those circles. Again, hand can be on the shoulder if you want to feel that shoulder joint business, or just rest it here on the leg. This side, I don't need it on the shoulder, so I just, do what I need, right? And then let's reverse that. Go the other way around. Again, stir arms. This is one we use for getting a range of motion back in our shoulder complex after having a pacemaker put in or a defibrillator. Did I say that correctly? I don't know. So I have a pacemaker, so that's why I'm telling you all that. Okay. But it only kicks in when I get below 45 beats per minute. So it hasn't kicked in lately at all, in fact. Oh well. Make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Very nice. Let's inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Next is eagle claw. Make fists. Bring them down. I'm going to scoot back to the middle of my chair here. There it is. That makes me feel better. Inhale, fist to chest. You choose which fist. Exhale, fist sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. Open up the hands, spread them out. Exhale, push it forward. Spread out those fingers. Very good. Inhale, back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Exhale, hand out to the side. Now from here, we open and close the fist 5 times. You can look at it while you do that. Eagle claw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to your waistline. Other fist to your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Open up the palm. Exhale, push it forward like a stop sign. Very good. Inhale, back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Exhale, out to the side. Throw your fists 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to your waistline. Inhale, fist to chest. Increase your mobility is what this one is. Exhale, sky high. Also a little bit of brain work. Inhale, back to your chest. Open up the hand. Exhale, push it forward. Last time on this side, by the way. Inhale, bring it back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Exhale, out to the side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to your waist. Last time, the other side. Fist to the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. Open up. Exhale, push it forward. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that finishing breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring down the chi. So again, this is chair Tai Chi. We alternate that with our gentle yoga for back care. I'm noticing a few people popping in, so I just want to mention that. So next is a sneaky sciatica soother, also known as a point foot flex and hold. But we're going to bring a leg out, and I'll bring it out to the side. Woo! Notice any tightness going on in that calf, maybe. So I invite you, toes towards the sky, resting on the back of the heel. Maybe wiggle it a little bit. Maybe bring the toes a little bit more towards you. Now, if it's spicy in the back of the knee, you can always bend that knee, but you still have that wonderful, air quotes, wonderful flex of the foot, toes towards you. So that calf is considered to be your second heart, returning blood flow from those lower extremities back to the heart. It's also known as the blood glucose lowering technique when you do those calf pumps. Now, let's point it away. Woo. Okay, so sometimes, you feel a little extra spice going on here in the shin, the calf, back of the knee. Again, you can bend that knee a little bit, then maybe you're going to feel it in different areas. So you don't have to hold it severely straight, just a nice straight out, pointing the toe away. Very good. Oh, excuse me. So this helps to prevent foot cramps, improve ankle flexibility. Again, I mentioned before, it's considered to be your second heart. Now I've got carpet here, but what we're going to do is do that pumping, okay? So this is the sciatic soother part. When we do this in our chair, in our gentle yoga class, we're laying on our back and the foot's on the wall, and we're flossing that sciatic nerve to kind of get it out of those pinchy areas, okay? Sciatica can be numbness in the toes, severe pain, anything up and down that leg into the low back, because the sciatic nerve is also goes all the way top of the head down to the toes. It's called something different from the waist up, though. I can't quite get mine to move on the carpet. Oh, well. And then bring it in. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to fling, get my leg out there. I'm going to wiggle a little bit. And then first it's a flex. So again, flex it away, toes towards you. Ooh, this one's tighter than the other one. What I also like for y'all to do is to notice one side versus the other. How's that feel, that side compared to the other? You may have noticed some issues, with your history, what you've gone through, all that kind of stuff. So this one is like a toe surgery, and this one is like a sprained ankle. So I got weird stuff going on, one side versus the other, yeah? And if you were so when I was on my job, before I retired, I was in steel toe shoes, because I was out in the refinery, hard hat, all that stuff, Nomex. So, the toes are kind of like cramped. So feet issues too, right? Could be similar to boots that you wear when you're in the service. Point your toes away. Not comfortable, I guarantee. I know when I go hiking, it's like a thin layer of socks and then 2 pairs of, those cotton wool socks just for extra blister protection. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Woo! Okay, so now we're going to pump it here, all right? So here we go. Do what you can, okay? You might feel this a little spicy in the behind if you're sitting on the chair just right or just wrong. I guess it's a matter of opinion. Next, we'll do knee strengtheners, okay? This where we do have permission to go way back here in the back of the chair. I kind of like that one. My foot's not doing its thing like it normally is, but you know what? That's okay. And release. Yay. You know what? Before we do the knee strengtheners, let's warm up the knees by clapping the hands. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Creating some heat here. You can kind of grind it for more heat, or maybe some extra little claps, okay? Now let's place that heat. I'm moving my feet a little forward here on the knees. Now you're not doing lots of pressure here, but you're just transferring the heat from the palms to the knees and, reverse. If you want to come up on the pads of the fingers to get acupressure points stimulated, it's called cat claws. Kind of tickles a little bit. And then reverse. Don't forget to breathe. It's like, opportunities to breathe. And then we take the pad to the palms, I guess you call it, and tap, tap, tap the outside of the knees. This is one for lessening knee pain. Now we're not whapping, we're just tapping. Okay. This is in preparation for our knee strengtheners. First, we'll do a foot rotation. So let's scoot back into the chair. And then this is one that kind of weirds me out because I'll lift my leg and we're going to do an ankle. We're going to rotate it in. So I tend to use my whole leg, but I want to hold that leg and only do the foot. It's like, be still, my leg. Just try to do the foot. Ooh. Can you feel stuff going on the top of the foot, the ankle when you do this? And then reverse it, go the other way. Ooh, my. Feels different when I go the other direction. It's like the foot goes wider or something. I don't know. It does a different shape. And release. All right, let's do the other one. So raise it up. Again, I have to hold my leg so my whole leg doesn't get invited to the party. Draw in. And again, this one has a big challenge. It's like it wants to go way out. Yeah. So this ankle isolation is also good for better balance, better walking ability, what they call better gait, G-A-I-T, not like the gate on a fence. And reverse. Ooh, that's a little bit of a challenge there. Ooh, I can hear my feet popping. Oh my gosh. All right, and then release. Okay, so now for the knee strengthener part, the thing I've been leading up to. So we're going to lift a leg up, heel flex, toes towards the sky. Again, strengthens the stuff around the knee complex. And then lower, hover, don't let it touch the floor if you can, and then point the toe away. And release. Let's do the other side. So you may notice some stuff going on in the hips when you do this too. Flex the foot, show me the bottoms of your feet, toes towards you. Very good. Lower, hover. If you need your hand to guide you, that's okay. And then point the toes away. Very good. And release. Other side. Flex that foot. Sometimes I have to lift the leg because it feels weird on the chair. You do that if you need to. If it feels like stuck, yeah. And then hover. Very good. And point. And release. Let's do the other side. So flex the foot. Woo. And then lower. And then point. And release. And we'll do one more each side. So here we go. Flex that foot, or you take a break. That works too. Hover, point, and release. So again, strengthening the knees and the surrounding tissue. Other side. Flex that heel. Feel it there all along the back side of the leg. Oh yeah. Lower, hover, and then point, and release. So I'm going to step out of view. I'm going to grab a ball because I want to demonstrate one of our chair Tai Chi postures so you see it a little bit more visually when we get to it. So it's just kind of a squishy ball. Y'all don't have to have this. Just know that it's just to aid you seeing the postures. Next is lighthouse. So we have those cuppy hands again, kind of like when we, threw the arms down to the side, cuppy hands to the front. And again, I'm away from the back of the chair, so come forward if you're kind of stuck in the back of the chair because we're going to use a little bit of our core here. So first, breathe in, belly big. Near the end of the inhale breath, you're twisting from the quad, from this, from the hips. And then exhale, reach out. You're hinging forward a little bit. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, reach out. You might notice your back muscles, your front trunk muscles. Exhale, reach out. You might notice some burping because you're stimulating all those internal organs. The stomach, oh my gosh. The large, the small intestine, the colon. So air happens when we do twists. Just, kind of think about that for a bit. It could be burping or other things. I won't go into details, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, now pause at the center, okay, and just kind of let the arms go down. And then right back up. Yeah, a little break. Breathe in, belly big. Other direction. Exhale, reach out. Now, my other direction always seems weird to me. I don't know why. Exhale. If you get mixed up on the breath, that's okay. Just keep breathing. So it's extension and flexion of the spine. Little challenge of the core. Actually, it's not an extension and flexion of the spine. The next one is. Whew. One more time all the way around. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, reach out. And inhale back to the center. So the next one is spinal cord breathing. Still little cuppy hands, okay? Elbows up, chest forward. Breathe in. And then exhale, curve the spine to the back of the room. Here's your extension and flexion. Seated cat-cow, by the way. Inhale, up, 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 elbows up. Exhale, softly contract your belly button when you're doing your exhale. Inhale, belly soft. And exhale. Let's do the finishing breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring down the chi. So there's a sequence called swallow flies to its nest. It's where we bring a hand across, a hand out to the side, a hand up and over and into the front. So I'm going to use the ball for a little visualization. So let's inhale, bring an arm across. Exhale, arm out to the side. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, in front of you. So the palm is up. And then bring it back to the center. Switch sides. Inhale, reach across. Kind of feel those ribs, that side body stretching. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, up and over. And exhale. Now we're going to do it with the words. Inhale, swallow flies east. Exhale, swallow flies west. Inhale, swallow flies up and over. Exhale, and lands in its nest. Bring it across, breathe in. Inhale, swallow flies east. Doesn't know the directions. Exhale, swallow flies west. Inhale, swallow flies up and over. And lands in its nest. Let's do that again. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale, bring it out. Inhale, up and over. And exhale, lands in front. Bring it across. Last time. Inhale, reach across. Exhale, way out. Inhale, up and over. And exhale. Let's do the finishing breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. And bring down the chi. So now you can kind of visualize bringing down that center of energy. Yeah? So next is called teacup. And that's another reason I wanted to have the ball out here is to kind of show you this. The objective is you're imagining that you have a cup of tea in your hand, and of course it's up, and if you tip it over, it's going to spill, right? Okay, so the hand is on the ball. And what we do, palm up, we bring the elbow out to the side, and again, I'm away from the back of the chair. I'm going to sneak the ball back behind me, so I'm hiding the ball. So whatever hand that ball was in, I'm taking my opposite shoulder, leaning out, because I want to bring that ball out to the side. Palm up. We're going to do a low circle to the front and then kind of lean back, belly button tight. Keep the palm up to keep that teacup from spilling water. Ooh, okay. So sometimes, you know, we're dropping the tea like crazy, and that's okay. This is kind of a little more advanced, but it's kind of fun. Well, okay, maybe. Let's do the same side again. So elbow out to the side, sneak the ball back behind you, lean forward, okay? Now lean that other direction, opposite direction. Hand goes out, palm up, very good. Bring it across, low front, and then start spiraling. You're leaning back using that core, sneaky core, and bring it back to the center. We'll do that one more time on this side. Then I'm going to weird you all out and do the other side. Of course, right? Again, John, we don't need the ball. I'm just showing this with demonstration. So here we go. Elbow out, sneak the hand, the ball back behind you. You lean forward. Then you lean over to the side, hand out to the side, palm up, very good. Palm comes up, still up, leaning, oh my gosh, I don't know how to talk. And bring that back to the center. Sorry about that. I just got lost in my words. Now we're going to switch it to the other side. This is where it gets kind of interesting. Again, this is dementia prevention. This is brain work. Whoo, other side, it's going to feel different. So elbow out, sneak the ball, the hand behind you, lean forward. Very good. Now, lean out the opposite direction of whatever arm is behind you. Then you take the hand out to the side, palm up, and then you draw that low circle. Then you kind of spiral it. You're leaning back. Oh my gosh. Palm up and bring it back to the center. So my question to you, is this side easier than the other? I'm going to say no, or maybe I'm going to say yes. I don't know. Let's do it again 2 more times. Elbow out, sneak the hand or ball back behind you, and then bring the hand out to the side, lean out. All right, bring that ball in front, draw that circle. Oh my gosh. And again, we're trying to do palm up. The objective is palm up as best you can. Oh goodness. Let's try that one more time. So sneak that elbow out and sneak the ball behind you. That's my favorite part. Hide the ball. Lean out, hand out to the side, palm up, and I'm going to watch my palm be up as I do this posture. It's kind of like a wide tornado is what it is. Very good. Okay, that's it. We'll do that one again. Again, that's called the teacup exercise. You'll find it on my YouTube channel if you want to practice that some more. Lovely. Next is a little bit of cardio. So I'm going to scoot my behind a little bit more into my chair because I'm going to be leaning back. So we're going to bring one foot forward and the opposite elbow up. So it's opposites, using both sides of the brains here, okay? Now I'm going to switch. Now is it the same arm and leg or is it opposite? Make it opposite, okay? And then switch. It's called cross crawl. Switch. This is for like brain gym, stimulating both sides of the brain. A little bit of cardio here too. Do what you can with what you got, okay? If it ends up being the same side, arm and leg, you know what? Just keep moving. It don't matter. Just keep the breath going. Keep the movement flowing. Woo! Again, brain work. We need brain work. Tai Chi is great for that, bringing us new neural pathways. 3 more. 3. Oh my gosh. 2. And 1. Yay. Shake those legs. Stomp those feet. Shake them again. Stomp those feet. Let's do sumo stomp. Bring a leg out to the side and in. Same side. You can stomp or not. If you have plantar fasciitis or neuroma, foot neuromas, maybe you want to be soft. But again, you're noticing range of motion in that hip joint, okay? Let's do one more. Let's do the other side. Here we go. I use my hand because I want to kind of get into my range of motion, but you can do this without the hand. For me, it's low. So again, I like to invite it to go a little bit more. Also good for bone density with that little stomp at the bottom, okay? So we did swallow flies to the nest. We did teacup. We were going to do a new thing today called jet lag technique. So we'll do that in just a moment. One more. Very good. Clap the hands. Get some heat going on here. From here, let's do our big 6. I'm going to move up a little bit. You all stay there, though. You're thinking, oh, we need to move up, too. No, you stay there. Let's see if I can see my legs in the camera. Okay, so from here, I'm going to scoot up a little bit. I'm going to take my hands on my collarbone, above and below my collarbone, and get to that low pressure area, lymph area number 1, for reducing inflammation in the body. And you can do this with clothing on, so you don't have to have lotion or anything fancy. You can also tap across. So look that up, Big 6, Dr. Perry, if you want more information. Let's do the other side. So here we go. And again, I'm kind of getting below and above my collarbone in that area. And again, you can tap, tap, tap. And that's not whap, it's tap. All right, so the next lymph, 1/3 of our lymph nodes are from the collarbone up to our head and brain. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to take my fingers in front and behind my ears and make sure I get this jawline. So that's my next area. So you know how you go to the doctor and you're sick and they go poking around to see if you have any swollen lymph glands? Yeah, well, this is one of those areas. This is where, you know, at nighttime, your brain processes its cellular waste and it empties into your subclavicle vein. Well, the only way it can do that is if the pathway is clear. Otherwise, brain fog, yeah? All right, let's do the other one. Here we go. You can also softly tap. I like to stroke mine. Some people do them both at the same time, but, you know, you got that cartoid there. I just want to just do one side at a time. That's just me, though. All right, next place is your armpit. So make kind of like that letter L with your hand, and you can just push into your armpit, softly push up. You can also take that thumb and squeeze your pectoral muscle. After you do a few push-ups with your armpit, you can go ahead and slap or, you know, do little fist pounds or continue to rub. Make a little sound here. Let's do the other side. So again, make that little L with your hand and just kind of push it into your armpit. Squeeze the pectoral also. So, you know, men and women that get the breast cancer, this is the area where they check, you know, for did it go to the auxiliary lymph nodes, okay? So let's keep these pathways clear, shall we? And then a little tapping, a little pounding if you like. Very good. Now I'm going to move my feet forward because I want to find my ribs. I've got to dig. And then I'm going to kind of follow the rib pattern. So I'm making like a little upside down V, kind of rubbing on my diaphragm. Sometimes, you know, we're chest breathers, not belly breathers, and the diaphragm is like super tight in there. So this is considered to be, let me think here, 1, 2, 3, area 4, the stomach area. And then go ahead and just, you know, kind of chop the waistline or the belt line, slap it. Or you can just kind of, you know, jiggle up and down. That works too. Now I'm going to bring my feet wide like we did in sumo stomp. And where the leg inserts into the torso, it's called the quad. Earlier I said turn from the quad. We're going to take the sides of the hands and I'm going to bring my feet more forward and slap into the quad. Again, gentlemen that get the prostate cancer, guess what? This is the area where they check to see did it move into these auxiliary lymph nodes. There's more than just the big 6, but it was found that people will do 6 as opposed to 12. All right, 12 areas. Now I'm going to move my feet in. I'm walking my feet a little forward because I'm hinging forward, and I'm going to get the back of my knees with that soft stroke. You really can't see it on camera, but maybe you can hear it. So it's the top of the calves and the bottoms of the hamstrings and that bend of the knee, okay? You can also take that letter L of your hand and gently chop into the bend of the knee. But I do that after I've rubbed a little bit. So if you have swelling in the feet, ankles, the roadblock is the back of the knee where these lymph nests are. So before you work on your feet and your ankles, if they're swollen, you got to work the back of the knee. Very good. All right, so I was going to talk about the jet lag technique. So my master trainer was showing us this the other day. So if you haven't slept very well lately, or you've been kind of going into all these different time zones, this is one thing that you can do to reset your clock. So pick a side. I'm going to pick my left side because it's closest to my heart. Again, go back to that letter L and just kind of rub into your armpit. Again, you do this for about 20 seconds. I'm looking at my cheat sheet off camera here to make sure I get everything right. And again, we got to do this for 20 seconds. I just wanted to show you another thing. We haven't done this one before. I don't believe we have. We've done the next part though, but it's been like way back in October, I think. So similar to reflexology on the bottoms of the feet, where, you know, different areas correspond to places in the body on the bottoms of the feet, your ears have a similar thing going on. You can kind of look that up. So what we're going to do is ear pulling. So we're going to take our fingers on the tops of our ears and then pull up. So this makes me feel taller. Okay, it doesn't really make me feel taller, but yeah. All right, and then we do the sides of the ears, pull them out. Now, for whenever I do this, I feel like I can hear better, but I don't want to be walking around with my fingers in my ears to hear better. But I definitely can notice the difference. And then on the earlobes, pull down. All right, and again, tops of the ears, pull up. My ears are sweaty right now. Of course. And then side of the ears, pull out. And then pull down. We got to do this 3 times. Meanwhile, my glasses go crazy. Okay. One more time. Pull up. Whew. Keep breathing. Don't hold the breath. Pull on the sides. Pull them out. Oh, I can hear better. And then pull down. Now the last part of this for the reset the clock is to do the scalp rub. Now if you've got a hairdo you don't want to do this to, that's okay. But go in there and kind of rub the scalp. There are so many meridians that run through your scalp, through your head. Large intestine, small intestine, bladder, gallbladder, pericardium, triple burner. I can't remember all the other ones. There's 12 of them and there's 8 more. Meanwhile, mess up my hairdo. Oh, that's okay. Beautiful. All right, let's settle back into our chair. Get comfy. Maybe you want to rest with palms up. Again, remember to shoulders down. You can gaze down at the floor or gaze forward or eyes open or closed. You get to choose here. And just kind of wiggle your upper body, kind of move your lower body. Sometimes I cross at the ankles. It makes my hips feel a little bit more comfortable, but I'm just having feet forward today. Breathing in and out. Just notice your breath. Notice the places in your body that are breathing in, or that are moving as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you may notice your heart rate. You may not. Again, inhaling and exhaling. So as you gaze, as you soften your gaze, imagine there's this bright light just shining down on you, on the crown of your head. And it's just warming up all the cells in your body, creating this healing force throughout your body, every cell, every place. Again, noticing the breath, noticing the movement, basking in that healing light. Notice how the sunshine feels lovely on our skin, just for a moment. Breathing in, breathing out. And let's think about one thing that we're grateful for today. Or maybe it's an idea of gratitude. You can shift your hands to on top of your heart or hands together in front of your heart space. And I invite you to drop your chin towards your heart space. And again, think about that one thing or that idea of gratitude, something that you're thankful for. Draw whatever that is into your heart space. Beautiful. Then kind of flutter your eyes open, bring your eyes to look forward, kind of shake your hands a little bit, come shifting forward on your chair. Let's end with two of the postures that we may have done at the beginning. So first is the swimming dragon. So gazing at the tops of the fingers, let's breathe in, belly big. Exhale, push the hands one direction, turn the head the other direction. Notice if it feels a little bit more fluid, a little bit more range of motion. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale, back to the center. Beautiful. Stay here. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, push it away. Head one direction, hands the other. Gaze out over that shoulder. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Next is spread the feathers. We didn't do that before, but let's do it now. Hands spread out like feathers on a bird, and take the arm out to the side. Now I'm going to lower my arm a bit, turn my thumb to the back of the room, take that opposite ear, drop it towards the shoulder, then lift the chin up to open up more blood flow into the brain. I'm going to take my chin or draw a half circle or a smile. So we'll bring the chin towards the chest and towards that extended arm side, and then back down to the chest and the opposite side. And release. You may have noticed a little sensation going on in that upper arm when you did that. Again, do the other hand. So spread out the feathers and arm out to the side, drop it a little bit, and then turn that thumb to the back of the room, activate the arm, opposite ear towards the shoulder, lower, and then lift the chin. Very nice. Woo! Now we're going to take our chin, draw a half circle. So chin towards the chest, and then chin towards the same side, arm extended. And again, chin towards the chest, and towards that opposite side, and release. Very nice. From here, let's once again take that right fist, that's the sun, and that left palm, that's the moon, and bow down to one another to close our chair Tai Chi class. So the light in me honors and respects the light in you. Thank you all so much for coming today. I'm going to stop the recording.